Welcome to Grill and Smoke BBQ. My name is Jeffrey. Today, what I'm gonna be doing is combining two things that I love, which is Nashville hot chicken and ribs. So we're gonna make some Nashville hot baby back ribs. Let's do this. All right, so before we get started, let me just thank you for joining me today. If you already subscribed, thank you for coming back. If you're not subscribed yet, just go ahead and take a moment to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, hit that thumbs up, and you can leave a comment, and I'll be sure to get back with you. But other than that, let's get into what we need for this cook. So we're gonna start off with our rub, which is gonna be the hot rub from Heath Riles. We're gonna use some tiger sauce when we get ready to wrap the ribs. We're also gonna use some honey, and we're also gonna use some squeezed butter. And then the star of the show is this Sweet Baby Ray's Nashville hot wing sauce. And also we'll use some brown sugar. But outside of that, let's go to get these ribs ready. All right, so as you can see, just a regular rack of baby backs. Have the membrane on. I'm just gonna score it. If you score it and you smoke it right, you won't even tell that this membrane was left on there. All right, so there's still some moisture on here, so I'm not gonna use a binder. I'm just gonna come with this Heath Riles hot. I don't usually put too much on the back side when I don't take the membrane off. And it's pretty good on the trim already, so I'm not really gonna trim this one. Just gotta make sure you get them sides. Now, baby backs are meaty, so now I'm gonna give it a good coat. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, let these sit for a few minutes, let it sweat in. I'm gonna get the Char-Griller Gravity 980. We're gonna put it to 275 degrees, and we're gonna get these on there. I'm gonna also be spritzing it while they're on there with a mixture of apple juice and apple cider vinegar. See you at the smoker. Okay, we got the grill up to 275. We're gonna go on and get this rack of baby backs on here. Bunch them up together to try to keep the bones straight. And we'll check back on this in an hour. All right, so we've been on here for 1 hour. It's looking good. It's already tacked on there. We're gonna go in and spray it with this apple juice, apple cider vinegar mix. We're gonna let it go for 30 more minutes. All right, so we've been on 30 more minutes for a total of 1.5 hours. All right, still looking good. I'm going to spritz it again. Try to keep it moist. And I'm gonna let it go for another 30 minutes. All right, so we've been on for 30 more minutes. Still looking good. I want a little bit more color to it, so I'm gonna let it go a little bit longer, but I'm gonna go in and spritz it. And check back in another 30 minutes. All right, so we had those ribs on there for 2 hours. Now we're gonna get ready to wrap them. So let's go ahead and get to that part and then get them back on the smoker for an additional hour to an hour and a half before we take them out the wrap and get them ready to be sauced with that Nashville hot. So here we go. So first, we want to come down with this brown sugar. Let's make a bed of it. Then we're gonna put some of this squeezed butter. Then we're gonna do the tiger sauce. We're gonna put some honey on it. And then we're gonna put some of that Heathrow's hot rub. Then we're gonna get the rib on it. So we're gonna put it meat side down. We're gonna repeat the process, but not as much for the top. So we're gonna put a little brown sugar. A little squeezed butter. Tiger sauce. Honey. And that rub. Then we're gonna wrap it. I got it 2 layers of foil. You wanna be careful not to stick it so that the bones cut through it. But you do want it to be kind of snug so you can get that steaming effect in there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get it back on the smoker. Okay, so we've had the ribs on and wrapped up. Been like about 1 hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna say they're ready to come out. Be careful when doing this part, that steam is hot. You can see you got pretty good bone exposure going on, so a good pullback. Let's go ahead and get this on here so we can get this to dry back up. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it meat side down first. That way when I come to sauce it, I can start with the bottom, flip it over, and do the top. And give it about 30 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. All right, so we had them out for 20 minutes. That's looking good to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these sauced. All right, we're gonna get that long enough to tack up, and then we're gonna get them off, let them rest for a minute, and give them a try. See you at the cutting board. All right, so we're finished with the cook. Let's just do a quick recap, handle our business, and then see what this tastes like. So we took some baby back ribs. We used some of the Heathrow's hot rub, and we threw it on the Char-Griller 980 at 275. We did that for 2 hours, took it off, brought it in to wrap it up. We wrapped it in some butter, some brown sugar, some honey, and some more to rub, and some tiger sauce. We threw it back on the smoker, let it go for ended up being about 1 hour and 10 minutes. Then we took it out, put it back in the smoker, unwrapped, meat side down for about 20 minutes. And then went out and we covered it with that Sweet Baby Ray's Nashville hot wing sauce. Took it off after about 10 minutes, let it rest. And then we're at the point where we're at right now, where we're about to taste it. And before we do that, once again, I'd like to thank everybody for joining me. Again, if you're not subscribed, hey, it doesn't cost you anything. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, give a thumbs up, it'll help the channel. And also, down in the description box, there's a link to my link tree. If you go to that, it'll take you to different items that I use on my show where you can get some discounts that they allow me to give to you if you want to purchase some items off of there. But now, let's go ahead and try these ribs. Okay, so as you can see, that's a beautiful color on there. Looks better than most barbecue sauces. So let's go ahead and get us a little test bite. Oops, these bones kind of run different. One thing about baby backs, the bones will turn on you. So let's go on and try this one. You can see got a nice smoke ring in there. Nice color. Go ahead and get a bite of these. And remember, I did leave the membrane on, but it should be all right. Not as spicy as I was hoping it would be. But as you can see, clean off the bone. Still a good rib. Sorry, I gotta take another bite. It is good. So I would say, all in all, very good rib. Tender, juicy, taste that smoke. That Nashville hot, leaves a little to be desired on the hot portion, but taste-wise, it's really good. I'm not mad at it. It's still a good rib. So, all in all, I give it a win. So, thanks for joining me, and be sure to chat back. Ring that bell, like I said, so you can know when I'm dropping more content. And I'll see you next time. Peace.